Today I want to talk to you about something that can change your life in an incredible way. The power of letting go to receive. It sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? How can letting go, releasing your grip on what you want most, actually bring it closer to you? The truth is, the tighter we hold on to something, the more resistance we create. It's like trying to catch a butterfly with closed fists. The harder you try, the further it flies away. During our lives, we accumulate desires and goals. We want a successful career, true love, peace and stability. These are completely natural desires, but excessive attachment can be like a rope that binds us and prevents us from moving forward. The more we try to control the results, the more we create resistance. And this resistance, paradoxically, distances us from what we want. Today I invite you to take a different step. It is not about abandoning your dreams, but about letting go of that attachment that limits us. By releasing the need to control every detail, we open a space where the magic of the universe can act. Many times, what we really need comes in unexpected and wonderful ways. If you are in that stage of life where change feels most challenging, I know it can be difficult to trust and let go. But it is precisely now that we can benefit most from this act of faith. Letting go is not giving up. It is allowing life to surprise us. So I invite you to join this journey of letting go and trusting, and together we will discover the transformative power of receiving what life has prepared for us. In order to let go, we first have to understand why we hold on. Attachment is born from fear. Fear of losing, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. We believe that if we maintain control, we can ensure a favorable outcome. But, in reality, this attachment is like trying to retain water with closed hands. The more we squeeze, the more it escapes. Think of your wishes as if they were balloons filled with helium. If you squeeze them too hard, you risk breaking them. But if you hold them gently, you allow them to rise, to find their way and reach higher. Attachment generates tension, anxiety, and blocks the natural flow of things. Holding on to our desires does not bring us closer to them. It distances us because we create a pressure that does not allow things to flow naturally. Perhaps you are going through a stage of change, looking for a new direction in your career, improving a family relationship, or trying to find that inner peace that seems to be slipping away. It is normal to feel afraid, but that fear blinds us and makes us forget that the universe works in mysterious ways. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means trusting that the path will open in the best possible way. Uncertainty can be scary, but it can also be a space where the best opportunities flourish. Understanding attachment is understanding that, by letting go, we break down our own invisible barriers. Suddenly, the weight of control lifts, and we can breathe more freely. Doors that seemed closed begin to open, and we begin to see possibilities that were previously hidden behind the fog of fear and obsession with the outcome. Living lightly does not mean stopping wishing, but rather learning to trust the process, live in the present, and leave room for life to surprise us in the best possible way. Letting go may sound abstract, but I want you to know that it is something you can apply in your daily life in a practical and simple way. It's not about saying, "I don't care," or stopping working for what you want. Letting go means releasing excessive control, allowing life to have space to show us the right path. Imagine a garden. You can plant the seeds, water them, give them all the necessary care, but you can't force the plants to grow faster or bloom on a specific day. Letting go is knowing that you already did the best you could, and that now you must let nature do its part. It is trusting that the fruits will come, even if you cannot predict exactly when or how. For example, if you're looking for a new job, keep sending your resume, keep preparing, but keep the search from becoming a constant source of anxiety. Do what you can, and then allow circumstances to do their part. Dedicate time to other things that also fulfill you and make you grow. When you least expect it, the opportunity you need will come in a way you may not have even imagined. Letting go is also detaching from the result. Maybe you want to find love, and you've convinced yourself that it has to be a certain way or with a specific person. By letting go of that expectation, you make room for something even better, something the universe may have in store for you that may not have been in your initial plan. I know that changing our mindset is not easy, especially if we have spent years with certain habits, but I assure you that it is possible. Start small. Choose an area of your life where you feel a lot of pressure and try letting go just a little. You will see how energy begins to flow in a different way and how you feel lighter and more at peace. In the end, letting go is a daily practice that frees us from unnecessary weight, allows us to live more lightly, and prepares us to receive the best that life has to offer us. And now that we have explored the meaning of letting go and how to practice it, it is time to understand how this relates to the law of attraction. The law of attraction states that we attract into our lives what we focus on. If we maintain positive thoughts and a focus aligned with what we desire, those vibrations attract similar experiences. But if we are attached to a specific outcome, our vibrations are filled with anxiety, fear, and lack. Detachment is the magical ingredient that enhances the law of attraction. When you let go, your energy rises, and you begin to vibrate in tune with what you really want. It is as if the universe is telling you, "I see that you trust me. Now I can work in your favor." Releasing attachment means you are no longer blocking the flow with doubts or insecurities. Instead, you are creating space for the universe to deliver its best to you. Imagine you want to manifest a new house. If you are constantly worried about how you will get it, you generate a field of resistance around your desire. However, if you work on your vision, but also let go of the obsession with every little detail, you open the space necessary for opportunities to align. Maybe an even better house appears than you imagined, or maybe resources emerge from unexpected places. Quantum physics also supports this concept. The quantum world teaches us that possibilities exist simultaneously, and our observation is what collapses these possibilities into a specific reality. By letting go, we allow the universe to decide how and when the ideal time is for our intentions to materialize, and we don't limit the possibilities with our rigid expectations. As we detach, we move into a higher vibration, filled with trust and gratitude. And that is the key to attracting what we want. The more relaxed and confident we are, the more aligned we are with the natural flow of life. This alignment is what allows our desires to manifest effortlessly, at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Letting go is not just a nice idea. It has real, tangible benefits that you can experience in your daily life. One of the biggest benefits is stress reduction. When we stop trying to control every aspect of our lives, we release a great deal of anxiety and worry. The peace of mind we gain from letting go is invaluable. We can begin to enjoy the present more without being trapped in a constant fight for the future. Another important benefit is the improvement in our relationships. By letting go of attachment to how we believe others should be or how they should act, we allow the people around us to express themselves more authentically. This not only improves our connections, but also allows us to have healthier and more satisfying relationships. When we let go of unrealistic expectations, we stop putting pressure on others, and love flows more freely and genuinely. Detachment also opens doors to new opportunities. Many times we are so focused on a single possibility that we miss out on even better ones. By letting go, we leave room for the universe to surprise us. Maybe we're clinging to a specific idea of what our career should be like, but by letting go of that rigidity, we might discover a new passion or career path we'd never considered, and that turns out to be much more rewarding. Finally, letting go allows us to live more lightly and enjoy a greater sense of overall well-being. Life becomes less burdensome when we are not burdened with the need to control every detail. We feel freer, more connected to ourselves and to the natural flow of life. Letting go leads us to a fuller life, where each day becomes an opportunity to grow, learn, and experience the best that the universe has to offer us. Letting go can be challenging, especially when we face our own fears and limiting beliefs. One of the biggest obstacles to letting go is the fear of the unknown. We hold on because we believe that if we let go, we will lose something valuable or face uncertainty. But the truth is that detachment does not take us away, it frees us. To overcome these fears, it is important to recognize them and face them directly. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if you let go? Many times, our fears are irrational, and by putting them in perspective, we realize that letting go is not as scary as it seemed. We can start with small steps, letting go of control in less important situations and observing how, far from getting worse, things tend to flow in a surprisingly good way. Another common obstacle is the belief that if we are not in control, then we are being irresponsible. But there is a difference between being proactive and being obsessed. We can take positive actions toward our goals without needing to control every detail. Balance is doing the best we can and then letting life take its course. A good technique to overcome attachment is mental reprogramming. Through positive affirmations, we can change the thought patterns that keep us stuck. Phrases like, "I trust the process of life," or "everything happens for my highest good," help us cultivate a mindset of trust and detachment. We can also practice meditation and conscious breathing to train our mind to be present and release the need to control the future. If you've been holding on for years, I know it won't be easy to let go overnight. But remember, this is a process, and every little step counts. You can start right now, today, by identifying a situation that is causing you stress and practicing letting go, even if just a little. You will be surprised at how much peace you can find in the simple act of trusting and letting life unfold its way. To inspire you to let go, I want to share some stories of people who, by practicing detachment, achieved incredible transformations in their lives. One of them is the story of Anna, who for years clung to the idea that she had to have a corporate job to feel successful. "I was constantly stressed, and although I had a good salary, I felt a constant emptiness." One day, he decided to let go of that expectation. She began exploring her passions and discovered she loved gardening. Today, Anna has a small landscaping business and feels more fulfilled and happy than she ever imagined. There is also the case of Roberto, who for years tried to control every aspect of his relationship with his adult children. "I wanted them to make certain decisions, to follow a specific path, but that only generated conflict and distance." Roberto finally decided to let go. He began to accept his children as they were, without imposing his own expectations on them. Over time, his relationships improved, and he now enjoys a deeper, loving connection with his family. These stories show us that detachment can lead to surprising results. When we let go of the need to control, we open space for true magic to happen. The desires we have can manifest in ways we would never have imagined, and our lives can take an unexpected turn towards something much better. I want you to be encouraged to consider that the same is possible for you. We all have areas where we feel trapped, and we can all find freedom in letting go. The transformation you seek may be just on the other side of that fear of letting go. So, trust, let go, and allow the universe to surprise you. Now that we've talked about what letting go means and the benefits it can bring, I want to share some practical steps you can start taking today to integrate detachment into your life. The first step is meditation. Practicing meditation, even for 10 minutes a day, can help you cultivate a calmer mind and train yourself to let go of obsessive thoughts. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breathing. Allow thoughts to come and go without holding on to them. Another important step is to practice gratitude. Be grateful for what you already have in your life. Many times, attachment comes from feeling like we are missing something, but when we focus on the abundance that already exists, we change our energy and begin to vibrate in tune with what we want to attract. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This will help you maintain a positive and detached outlook. You can also practice detachment through small reflective writing exercises. Grab a notebook and write about what you feel like you're holding on to. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of losing if I let this go? By putting your thoughts on paper, you can often see more clearly that fear is more manageable than it seemed. Finally, commit to letting go of control in small situations. If, for example, you are in an argument, try stopping trying to win the argument and listen with an open heart. If you're in a line and you're feeling impatient, try breathing deeply and allowing yourself to be in the present moment without worrying about time. It is these small steps that build the habit of detachment. Remember that detachment is a continuous process. It is not a destination you arrive at, but a daily practice. Every day is an opportunity to let go a little more, to trust a little more, and to open yourself to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer you. Trust that by letting go, you are making space to receive the best. I want to close this journey we have taken together by reaffirming a powerful truth. By letting go, we make space for life to surprise us with new possibilities. Often, what we really want is beyond what we think is possible, and the only obstacle stopping us from getting there is ourselves and our attachment to how things should be. Today, I invite you to trust. Trust the process, trust the natural flow of life, and trust that the universe has a wonderful plan for you. By letting go of attachment, you are not giving up on your dreams, but you are opening the way for them to manifest in the best possible way. Remember that magic happens when we leave room for the unexpected, and that the act of letting go is a gift you give to yourself. So why not start today? Start with small steps, find the areas where you feel most stuck, and try letting go just a little. Watch as you release control, your life begins to flow in new and beautiful ways. I wish you the best on the path ahead, full of learning and new experiences. Keep exploring this practice with determination, because each step can bring you closer to new opportunities that will transform your life. Thank you for being part of this process, and I hope that life surprises you with unforgettable moments, real blessings and achievements that truly propel you forward. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with more insights and discussions. Your engagement helps us grow and bring even more value to you and others. Thank you for being part of this journey.